Starting a new recording here for the folks on YouTube. Thank you for joining us. We got Fatal in the chat. We're talking about video games in the Twitch chat. You can watch us live here on Twitch. It's a pleasure to have you, Fatal. We're going to be playing some Forza 5 here pretty soon. That'll be on stream. Want to play some MTGA tonight. I don't think I can do it, man. I don't know if you saw the stream. MTGA made me lose my mind. Like literally. I need I'm currently I have a restraining order against MTGA. I have an order of protection against MTG Arena. At least at the moment. I would, like let's do it another time. Like I think it'll be fun. For the moment my headspace is in Pauper. But I would be down for that at some point. I don't know, maybe. Casual funsies for sure, for sure. Let me see. Let's get a couple more games of this. So this is an updated Glintblade. I might be down for that. We might be able to do that. That might be a refreshing. How long have we been on here? So 30 minutes. Let's see if we can get, yeah, okay, how about this? What if we do another Glintblade Pauper game, and then I'll do a break, and then we'll do a one-on-one special, what do we call it? What do they call it in baseball when it's just like for fun? Not the World Series. What do they call that? I don't know. Special matchup tournament of the champion gladiators. That sounds like fun. So Fatal and I will be playing an MTGA game. I'm already kind of thinking about what I might be playing. I'm not sure. I'll probably play some jank that I like to play that just gets hosed out when I try to actually play competitive. But yeah, let's get into another game here. This is the updated version of Glintblade. We're listening to the artist known as No Love in the House of Gold. From the, as we've recently learned, it's a micro genre called Signal Wave. I think I actually played Woo, the other guy that shows up sometimes in Twitch chat. He hasn't been here in a while. The guy from Australia. Him and I did an MTG Arena game, and I told him just like Scout's honor, bro. Like don't look at my hand. That's all. So so like mute the Twitch stream and look away from it as we're playing our game. Cause as I'm streaming, I'm gonna be calling out what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, okay, I'm gonna try to do this. I'm gonna try to do that. So if you're listening to me do that, then you know what I'm saying. You won the dice roll. Yeah, this is decent. This is pretty decent. So we're building up our affinity. Turn 2 is going to be slower with Goldmire Bridge, but it is an artifact land, so we're just building up that affinity for that discard. I forgot refurbished familiar. Oh, we got green red here. Looking at some ramp. Actually, you know what? Man. Yeah, let's go ahead and get this Orzhov Basilica out. Kind of switching up the game plan a tad. Pardon my sniffles. Getting in for 1 damage here. Man, I had a bunch of pasta, and then I took a nap. Destroy a target land. Draw a card. Oh, that's right. Yeah, no, that's their ramp. They destroy their own indestructible land, which causes them to ramp up. So we are slow playing this. probably going to pop a clue token, so let's get this artifact land down. Moving to combat for 2 damage. Opponent tapped out. Cal Ripken of Twitch streaming over here. We've been going every day since December 30th. Despite a couple mental setbacks, you know, there was definitely twice where I had to be like, can't I, you know, but I at least tried. Yeah, so this is what they're doing there. Destroy. They're in land. Whatever they're casting, though, is likely going to be eating a big cast down from us, hopefully. Eek or Wellspring for opponent. I kind of don't know what... Oh, hang on. Let me make sure I don't forget this. I'm going to get some card draw from the clue token. Okay, so let's go Kalimba Crossroads. So we're going to be gaining some life here as we continually cast Orzhov Basilica. You know what I mean? So we're going to be gaining life. Next turn, bounce it back. Yada, yada, yada. You know the deal. Another 2 in here from our little creatures. Ship it back to opponent. Opponent with 8 cards in hand. And a lot of land to do something. We got cast down at the ready, though. We got Thraben Charm at the ready. So whatever they do, target opponent, choose a non-land card from it. Okay. They're hitting us with the old duress. Down at the old duress. But we got ourselves a clue token. Suffocating Fumes. I was ready to cycle that. Ah. I'm going to go ahead and go even just like Thraben Charm on this sucker. Just on sight. And we're just going to even discard a Plains. Like, what are they doing? Oh, sacrifice a creature. And it has flashback. Okay. Does have flashback. So we discard a Plains. Where our mana base is all tapped out, so we can't draw cards from our clue token. Shipping it back to us, though. There we go. How much is this going to cost us? We got a little 1-2 here. And we're going to give them the business right back with a refurbished familiar of our own. If we cast... Let's see. You know, let's go ahead and get some use out of this. Okay, Limbos. And then Orzhov Basilica. Getting our life gain land back. Moving to attack phase. Getting in for 2. All this, it's very exact. Duress for opponent. Oh, they got the cast down. Okay. 5 cards in hand. Oh my goodness. And this baby's got reach too, man. So, and yeah, we're stuck for now. They got rid of our cast down. We're just kind of chilling. So I think we need Limbos to scry and draw. Yeah, so with that reach, we can't hit them anymore. So let's go ahead and see what we get. See if we can draw into some kind of removal here. Thraben Charm, that is gonna do it. Go ahead and cast our Crossroads, get some life gain. We gain 2 life off of that. So this is going to hit them for 6. What's the biggest this can get? 4, 4, 5, 5? Yeah, so let's go ahead and give them a little smackaroonie here with our Thraben Charm. So even if they sack it, there we go. And then we're going to actually even cast another creature. Get some more affinity, synergy going on. Swing it in for the attack. So they're either going to block with their little Eldrazi spawn or they're not. Looks like they're probably not. They're just taking the damage. All right, good stuff. Good stuff. We found our removal with Limbus. 4 cards in hand for opponent. Thank you to Fatal for joining me in the chat here on Twitch. Shout out to everybody on YouTube watching this literally in April. Because I'm doing these uploaded once a day, and I've uploaded so many day by day that we're now literally into mid-April. It's springtime on YouTube when you're watching this. Hope everything's going well out there in April. Oh, they got another one. They got another one, dude. That ain't good. Makeshift munitions, that's brutal. They can just ping all our stuff all day long. So, priority number 1, removal. Actually, Bojuka Bog is looking pretty sweet, too. Let's go ahead and cast this. Because they do have some flashbacky kind of stuff. Let's go ahead and just exile their graveyard with Bojuka Bog. They are making this, for whatever reason, they're activating their Eldrazi spawn tokens now? Why? I don't know. I have no clue. Oh! Oh, that's why. So they wanted to get the flashback. Draw 2 cards. Okay, so then now we need to draw some cards because we got nothing happening over here. Novice Inspector. And we're basically going to do the same thing again here. Off of this clue token. We are desperate. Desperate need of something. Finding absolutely nothing. We can't even crack the Limbus here for the life gain. We can't attack. We can't do anything. The good news is that we have a very strong counterattack. Return your life gain land. Yeah, totally. Totally. Refurbished Familiar for opponent. We just got land, so I'm going to get rid of that. Another one, bro. Good thing we don't have anything valuable in our hand. This is the one creepy song on the album where it's got that weird voice that's like, wah, 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 like. So I think we actually probably just chump block this. I don't know. Either we eat up, I think actually on this turn we're just going to eat the damage if they swing through. And then give them the full press counterattack. Oh! A 12-13 reach trample. We still got a counterattack though. And we got a little bit of life gain from Limbus. Let's see what we draw into. Ancient Den doing a whole lot of nothing here, man. Let's go ahead and gain 3 life. That's something. That'll actually keep us off of lethal damage, kind of. Maybe. 15? Unless we have to hold back refurbished familiar so that we stay out. Yeah, we gotta hold we gotta hold back one of our refurbished familiar to block so that we stay out of lethal. Oh, they're blocking. Okay. Okay. I see you. So we're still looking down the into the 20 eyes of a writhing Crystallis Eldrazi Devoid 12-13 Reach Trampled Devoid Nyx-born Hydra encrusted creature that is just devastating us. We do have a 4. Let's see what they do. We can hit him for 4. Oh. Is this sacrifice anything? Sacrifice an artifact? Yeah, so that's it. That's it. Man, I'm afraid. You said block. It's got trample, though, dude. Did we even get into... Alright, begin sideboarding. So... You know, I think Trespasser's Curse is going to be good. Because with all their Eldrazi tokens, that's pretty sweet. Suffocating Fumes is still pretty good. Trailblazer's Torch, I think, is too slow. Exile 2 artifacts. So, yeah, I think we're bringing in... Let's just try all 4 copies of Dust to Dust. Let's see what is not working here. Cast down, Tithing Blade, Limbus. Let's get rid of Omen of the Dead if we got rid of... We still got to drop 5 cards here. Maybe... They do have artifact lands, though. They did have a lot of artifacts. Suffocating Fumes, they would just sacrifice. I'm actually going to drop Suffocating. Because they, like, after I cast it, they would just sacrifice it. Dunland Krebin, I'm going to drop that. 3 mana, fly, you know, it's a little slow. We definitely need Cast Down. We need the Tithing Blade. We need that removal. Actually, Tithing Blade... I'm going to drop 1 copy of Tithing Blade. Let's go with that. You know, there might even be... Drop your top end. Okay, yeah, maybe... Okay. Let's go ahead and keep this. So we have Glinthawk, but I want to... Ah, man, I did go down to 3 copies of Tithing Blade. Novice Inspector, because I think we really need this card draw, as we saw last game. So I don't want to bounce... We got 2 copies of that Cast Down, though. Excuse me. Alright, so this comes into play tapped. You know what? Well, what do we do? Let's go ahead and cast Basilica. And get this Plains back. Chipping in for 1. Now this is a new land here, utility land, Silverquill Campus. Pay 4 mana to scry 1. So that might help us in the late game a little bit. They got their Limbus of their own. So scry 1, draw a card. For duress. Okay, wait. Then drop your Tithing Blades next round for duress. Okay, yeah, I think you might have been right. I'm still running 3 Tithing Blades here. So maybe I, you know, Still working it out. I think I want to keep Glintblade in hand until I have something worthwhile to bounce back, some utility. Short of that, I'll bounce back like a land. But yeah, Duress. I don't even remember what I did. Did I put Duress in here? Okay. I'm actually going to cast this here. And so this is going to leave us open with cast down. If we don't need to cast down, then we pop a clue token. So we got some instant speed stuff to do. So that's pretty good. They did hit us, you know, they were smart in that last game. Before they dropped their creatures, they made sure to kind of dismantle our hand of any removal. Oh, I got my MTG Arena name updated to Bowie Brad. So that was nice. Begin combat. Okay, so they got nothing as far as that goes. So let's make sure we don't forget to get this clue token going on. Because we need everything we can get here. Come on. There we go. Alright, refurbished familiar. I like it. We don't have a whole lot of artifact synergy right now, but dust to dust. That's what's up, man. Yeah. Artifact land, artifact land. This is going to slow that. Yeah, here we go, man. Here we go. Bye-bye lands. Exile. Oh, they're going to tap it? What are they going to do? What are you going to do? Sacrifice an artifact or creature. Alright. Whatever. We still did something. And then, so I think on this kind of awkward turn here, this is coming into play tapped. So we'll do that. Definitely slowing them down considerably for their land base. 8 cards in hand for opponent. They have 1 land. Oh, here comes another one. Alright, we're just going to start this album over again for the 3rd time. Equal Wellspring coming into opponent for some more card draw. Chances are they've probably got something worthwhile at this point. Alright, Thraben Inspector. So I think the correct move here for the synergy or affinity. Synergy with Refurbished Familiar. Let's see. Pay this. And then I'm actually going to bounce this right back to my hand with Glintblade or Glint Hawk. That sounds like an actor name. Have you seen that new Glint Hawk movie? That would be my acting name. Glint or no, you know what it would be? It would be like a country artist. It'd be like a 90s. He would be opening up for like Garth Brooks's first tour. Like Garth Brooks opening act, Glint Hawk. What would his single be? I don't know if it's something about a bird. Not free. I don't know. Maybe like America themed Glint Hawk. Bojuka Bog. So they have nothing with flashback yet. I'm gonna go ahead and hit them with another refurbished familiar. Six cards in hand. And maybe they'll throw away something with flashback, and then we toss down Bojuka Bog. Oh, refurbished familiar of their own. Yeah, so I'm going to go ahead and drop this Bojuka Bog here. Also kind of sounding like a musical artist. But yeah, Glint Hawk. The musical sensation. Country music sensation of the 90s. Glint Hawk. Alright, moving into a combat phase. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Alright. So let's see if they have any combat tricks here. Smacking them for 5 damage. 2 damage to each non-dragon. So that's a total board wipe, isn't it? Alright, so we're going to draw a card here. Alright, we got our Tithing Blade. I don't know. You know, I'm a little bit upset. I mean, nobody wants to see a board wipe. Glint Hawk as Mason Wood form Call of Duty, a Michael Bay movie, Call of Duty Black Ops the movie from. Are you okay? That read like you had a stroke. Hang on, let me read that again. Glint Hawk. Oh, okay, no, sorry. I know how to read it. Hang on. Glint Hawk as Mason Wood from Call of Duty, a Michael Bay movie. Call of Duty Black Ops the movie. Yeah, totally. Yeah, after his country music career fizzled out, he'd be like, hey, man. Hey, manager, can you get me into them movies? I lived in Tennessee for 6 years. How's my southern accent? Hey, man. My name's Glint Hawk. After my country music career, you know, kind of fizzled out, I talked to my manager and I said I want to be on a silver screen, and that's how I started in the Call of Duty movie. You know what the funniest, bro? Garth Brooks's alter ego, still hilarious. Still hilarious. Hang on, we're gonna look that up in a second. Hang on, 1, 2, yeah, we got nothing. We got instant speed and real. You know what I'm talking about? Garth Brooks's alter ego. Hang on, let's go to Google. I know his name. Do you? Chris Gaines. Look at this. Chris Gaines, bro. And the thing was, there was supposed to. Oh man, it's cracking me up. There was supposed to be a movie. There's. Yeah, Fatal remembers. There was supposed, apparently, as the story goes, there was supposed to be a movie. The movie never came out, and I guess the Chris Gaines thing was going to be like a soundtrack. He's like, I'm still going to put the soundtrack out. I don't care. Soundtrack's still coming out. Duress, they know what we got. At least we got double cast down. Oh, they took our Tithing Blade. That's kind of weird. So I'm assuming they're getting ready for their Eldrazi guy to come down. You know, it's duress time. Let's clean out the hand. Another Limbos for opponent with the scry and the card draw and the yada yada yada. Yeah, dude, Chris Gaines. Man, it's unfortunate. The whole YouTube and Twitch and copyright. I would play. We would be listening to some Chris Gaines right now. What are his songs like? All right, we got a Limbos. Let's see if we can draw into something tasty. Tasty piece of bread. Ancient Den. That's not gonna cut it at this point. We got Core Skyfisher. You know what? Core Skyfisher. Kind of all they're all sounding like actor names now. But also, this will hopefully get Okiba Gang Shinobi to do a little business as well. And I think we go ahead and actually cast this. Hit me, baby. one more time with yet another Limb Boss. Tithing Blade. Do I even want it, bro? I think Fatal, you said no Tithing Blade, right? You said sideboard him out. Do we do that? Can I trust you? What do you, I'll let you make the call, Fatal, or if you're on the ball here. Top or the bottom? Do I want Tithing Blade? Backseat gaming at its fine. Okay, so yeah, sorry. Yes, yes to keeping. Yes to keep it for now. Okay. All right. Thank you to Fatal in the chat on Twitch. We're keeping Tithing Blade per his expert advice. Passing turn back to them. Because when they've got those Eldrazi tokens and such, you know, I guess we have to wait for them. I don't know. We'll see how it shakes out, you know. But man, I am itching to cast this Okiba Gang Shinobi, dude. I am just itching to cast this sucker. I have not cast an Okiba Gang Shinobi in over a decade. Like I was saying earlier, I used to play ninjas. I used to be a big fan of ninjas. Not really necessarily in the Pauper sense, where it's like the fairy ninjas, but just kind of all around. Here it is. Here she is. Or him, or her, it. We do have the cast down, and the thing is, they know that we have the cast down. So I know that they know that we know that we have cast down, and we're gonna cast it anyway. Krark Clan Shaman. All right, let's see. We're gonna go cast down on this because it has. Oh. All right, let's play it simple here. Cast down. I'm assuming they have something. I'm assuming they have some way to get around this first cast down. I might be wrong. Okay, so they sacked it. They drew some cards. Okay, so you know what I'm gonna do. One. You know, I really want to. I was gonna go Trespasser's Curse. I really want to get this. Oh, we got a watcher. Somebody's watching. I always feel like I probably can't even sing any more of that. Okiba Gang Shinobi. Which does keep me off of Trespasser's Curse, unfortunately. But that ninjutsu, baby, cannot be beat. 5 cards in hand for opponent, making them discard 2 cards, as a matter of fact. Get the red guy gone. Okay, good call. Good call. Oh, okay, yeah, so they're gonna board what? Is that what this is? Oh, okay. I see it now. I see it now. Good call, Fatal. I gotta wait till I get some more mana though, until I can get rid of it. Oh no, are they doing it? Oh no, they sacked it themselves, but I didn't even have to get rid of it. So I guess they're taking. They took no combat damage, which means they don't have to discard anything. So that didn't work out. They probably have. Let's take a look at their yard here. Yeah, this has flashback. I got another one of these guys here. And we got another cast down. It's tough because I want to get all, I want to get Trespasser's Curse out. And there's just not enough mana to do. all the things I want to do. And I'm even kind of flooded with mana here, too. And it's still like, oh, I got 2 of these suckers, man. You know what? We can probably... Oh, no. Alright, so let's go ahead and cast down one of them. Okay. We go Core Skyfisher on the Bojuka Bog, perhaps? I think we go... Trespasser's Curse is going to make an appearance. I think we go... Core Skyfisher... on to Bojuka Bog. And because they've got flashbacky kind of stuff. And I guess that'll do it. You know, I feel like we made the most of, you know, we got rid of one of their creatures. We got Trespass. It's a little bit late for Trespasser's Curse, but we got it on board. Now we play the Tithing. Well, see, the Tithing Refurbished Familiar. We're just going to drop Limbos. Trespasser's Curse doing its thing. The Tithing Blade would have only gotten... Actually, wouldn't have done much. Actually, I'm going to discard Tithing Blade. Because the way that they've got it set up, where they would sack... Like, once it hits the stack, they would be like, I'm going to sacrifice an Eldrazi spawn token, which is nothing. And then they would just be like, psych, I'm going to sacrifice it to the Writhing Chrysalis. You know what I mean? Swinging in here, 2-3. Let's see if they pump it up. They have 4. Is this any creature? Devoid. Sacrifice another Eldrazi. So it does have to be Eldrazi that they sacrifice. So we really need some card draw, some scry. You know, Dust to Dust might be cool. Probably too little, too late for that. But I don't know. We'll see how it goes. We do have a counterattack though. Now that they swung in, Thraben Charm. Okay, so let me do math. That would only do 2 damage maximum. So that's not happening. Let's go ahead and get Limbos here. See what we can draw into off the Scry draw. Novice Inspector. Yeah, I mean, okay. Yeah, this is the song that creeps me out. We're gonna pop this clue token. We're doing the most over here, man. And so the most we can hit them with the Thraben Charm at least. Okay, Thraben Inspector. So we're working towards it. I mean, let's go ahead and before we cast that, let's go ahead and swing in here. Core Skyfisher, 2-3, going up against the 2-1 if they decide to block. So basically, Thraben Charm, the damage it can do is double the amount of creatures that we have. So we're still kind of, I don't know, we're maximizing our like what we can do. Cycling. This can destroy target enchantment as well. I don't see any threatening enchantments at the moment. Don't cast Thraben. Okay. Yeah. See, I want to get this. So they have 4. So this could destroy target land. I don't... Okay. Search for something. Yeah, of course we're going to search for something. Let's search for Planes? Yeah, we'll search for planes, I guess. Um, yeah, so don't cast Thraben. Oh, Duress. Duress. Ugh. Having a good time here. This is game 2. Feels like I don't know. Feels like we've been at this for some time here. Both of our, oh, there we, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. That doesn't count as a creature for Trespasser's Curse either. Oh, bro. Reach 6/5, reach 6/5 trample. Oh man. I'm just gonna let it through. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Feels bad, man. GG's, that's it. Yeah, feels bad, bro. Feels bad. Um, we have we have Limbos gaining us 3 life apiece. Maybe I should have chump blocked. I don't know. Are they just... That's weird. So they're still holding back a bit on that. Let's see what we can get into. Tithing Blade. You know, they would just sack Eldrazi spawn token. We got that. Bro. I think we go life gain. Life gain into chump block. Is that what's up? I mean, we could cast. It does transform, right? We'll give it a cast. You know, so we can it transforms into an enchantment. Play Tithing Blade. Okay. We can pay 5. Yeah, 5 mana. Yeah, so they just sacked it and made their creature bigger. I am gonna swing in here. Excuse me. Swing in here for the 2. Probably flip Tithing Blade on our next turn. And that starts a slow, ever so slow clock on the opponent. Taking 6 in the air. I'm going to chump block this Writhing Chrysalis. Eager Wellspring for opponent. Bringing them up to 3 cards in hand. We got one more Limbos here to buy us a little time as far as life gain goes. One of the tricky things here, I don't know what happens if... Well, hang on. Let's just get through this combat phase. Let's just survive this. All right, so I'm gonna block with the novice. He's a novice. He's going first. Front line infantry. That'd be good. Didn't Elvis do a bunch of movies? Glint Hawk. Bro, I need to start. That's my when we got no. This is a garbage hand. All right, so let's go ahead and flip this Tithing Blade. Doot, doot, doot. Exile another creature. Let's get rid of this Thraben thingy. So this just starts a little clock. And then we'll go ahead and gain 3 life. Up to 10 life. And we're going to swing in for 2 damage. Just trying to keep, we're doing what we can. Kind of the same play as last time for our next, chump block. Take 6 in the air. So at the beginning of your upkeep, Each opponent loses 1 life and you gain. Oh no, are they just killing us now? What's happening? They just cast so many spells, dude. I don't even know what happened. Blood Fountain. I'm out of sorts. I don't even know what game this is. You know, in terms of like game 1 of 2, game 2 of 3, game 3 of 3. I don't know. Like I'm just playing it out. Oh no, that we lost. Cause they killed. That's what it was. They killed our chump blocker. Give him a good game. GG's in the chat for opponent. It always gets me. Yeah, I don't know, man, if I've ever won a game against this deck. Oh, excuse me, that was disgusting. Back to the play lobby for us with our head hung low. You know, we had some moments in there. We had some nice moments. Let's just look at the beautiful Chris Gaines. This Gain Fest. Please tell me this was real. Celebrating the life and music of Chris Gaines, a.k.a. Garth Brooks. I want to see this. Oh, look how he chunked up. Oh, did he really? Garth Brooks played as Chris Gaines on Saturday Night Live. That's got to be right up there on par with when one of my favorite artists, for real, John Frusciante. Let me just show you this picture of John Frusciante that I don't know why, something about the aesthetic I just really like. I can't play music, but I can show you pictures of people who write music. How about that? There's this one just really cool picture of John Frusciante. Of course, there's a million pictures of him. I don't know how to find it. It was just like a super cool picture of John Frusciante that I just thought, like, just the aesthetic, and you know, I don't listen to him so much anymore for a variety of reasons. But he's just a cool musician, man. Here it is. This is the picture right here. I hope he's saved. You know, I pray for his salvation through Jesus. This is it. I'm gonna even save this picture. Something about this picture, I just really like this picture of John Frusciante. It's just a cool looking picture. You know, it's well taken. I like the background. He looks cool. His shirt looks cool. But let's look at Chris Gaines, though. I mean, ladies, who would you rather, modern day Fat Brooks or Chris Gaines? I don't know. Game 2. Okay, thank you, Fatal, in the chat for reminding me that we were in Game 2. Yeah, that was tough, man. I don't know. I didn't even write it down. Let me write that down. It was what? It was like red, green, Devoid. I'm a little bit upset right now after that loss, because we tried, you know, and like it's not. I mean, I might have misplayed once or twice, but it's like it's frustrating. As we stare at these pictures of Chris Gaines, let us just contemplate the thrill of victory and agony of defeat. Chris Gaines looks like Anthony Kiedis. Look at this. They're like, hey, Garth, are you ready? It's time for makeup. And then Garth's like, it's not Garth, man. I'm Chris now. Look at that. Hey, Garth, it's time for makeup in trailer 2. Hey, man, I thought I told you not to call me Garth no more. It's Chris now. You know that. You're off the set. Get me a new makeup artist. You're off the set. Chris Gaines has an attitude. He wrote a book. Or no, is this the cassette? Oh, my goodness. This is 20 years old and it still cracks me up. Look at that. like that movie. Chris, I would be scared too. Chris Gaines comes through my door, man. Oh, what is this? What is this? Oh my goodness. Do you think there's any fans out there? Any Chris Gaines fans that are like, you know what I mean? Like driving to work and anybody still play this album on their morning commute? Oh my god. Oh, they got a foil. They got a foil. How much they want for this? I bet it's expensive too. Chris Gaines, bro, that's what would I wear that? See, I don't know, man. Like I try to dress fresh, man. Not that nobody cares. I'll try not to get too depressed about that. And it's not that I want people to care about how I dress. It's just like I don't know. Like we were saying the other day on stream, it's like you know, if you're a short guy, society hates you no matter what you do. I feel like maybe whatever. But nonetheless, though, how dope would that be to go to Food Lion, go to your grocery store, go to your grocery store, buy your milk and eggs and bread. You're like, bro, are you wearing a Chris Gaines shirt? Like, why, yes, I am. How many ladies do you think know about Chris Gaines? Because I feel like that's got to get you automatic points. If you're a guy or a girl, and if you see, ladies, if you see a man wearing a Chris Gaines shirt in 2025, you go talk to him. You flirt with that man. That's what you do. That's a man who has a story to tell. I gotta get that shirt. $17 for a Chris Gaines shirt? Is this one of those ones that's like they just like print it on demand and then the quality is because I care about that too. If it's not comfortable, I'm not gonna. Yeah, this is probably some print on demand garbage. Nonetheless, though, all right. Let me. Now we gotta check eBay. Vintage Chris Gaines shirts. Yeah, okay. So these aren't necessarily vintage, and the printing looks off. Maybe I need to make my own. That's what I need to do. I need to make my own Chris Gaines shirt, and I kind of know how to do it. But the thing is, it's like it's not. I don't know. Unless you design your own, I don't know. Maybe it's not worth thinking that one through all the way. I think we're just out of water. We're just enjoying some post loss, just having a laugh. As it was an emo transition. What if there's? I certainly don't believe in the alternate universes things, but let's just say for the sake of what if there's an alternate universe where Chris Gaines is like really popular? What is it? There's a guy on Facebook just happens to be named Chris Gaines. That's pretty cool. The child just that's pretty. I don't I pop music in general, as you can tell. I mean, we're listening to music you can barely hear. All the celebrities are sus. Every single one of actors, musicians, all producers, they are sus and not to be trusted. But nonetheless, I will say that this is a hat tip to you, Childish Gambino. That is pretty cool. Singing covering a Chris Gaines song. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Wow, we have some fun, don't we? Did we win a game? Yeah, we did. We won that game against Kiln Fiend. I feel like that was easy mode. Kinda. We actually did lose the first game. Oh, did they do a 33 and a third? Oh, this just keeps getting better. I have the one for Portishead and a couple other, but I'm not a big reader, man. With that said, though, I would love to read the story. Is it worth reading? Can we get the Cliff's notes on the making of the Chris Gaines out? Garth Brooks in The Life of Chris Gaines. Wow. Wow. Look at this Trent Reznor looking piece of country. Oh my goodness. With the rings and the makeup and the little goatee hair patch. Maybe that's where maybe Trent Reznor used to look like Garth Brooks, and he's like, "Hey, I okay, let's play a game. Let's play a game. Trent Reznor or Chris Gaines? Trent Reznor or Chris Gaines? Chris, Trent Trent Reznor, Chris Gaines. As long as we're just chatting, there is a video. Oh, poor Marilyn Manson. We pray for him in Jesus' name. I do sometimes. But on a joking level, there is a video of Marilyn Manson in court where he has to like be out of makeup in a suit that is pretty funny. I don't want to focus on these weirdos too much though. Let's just keep looking at Chris Gaines. Let's just keep just kind of licking our wounds here after that loss, so I don't want to click on Twitter. Yeah, man. I think we had enough fun at Chris Gaines' expense. Thank you so much to everybody on YouTube who tuned in for this rousing game of Glintblade on a double loss, unfortunately. But nonetheless, hopefully it's entertaining. We learned something every time. And thank you for tuning in. Hit subscribe on YouTube. And remember, Jesus loves you.